Hello and welcome back to Pyre. Now, we just bested the Tempers, though apparently Ignarius was going easy on us, but it was still fairly tough. We've wiped out most of our A-team, they're gone to the stars, if you like. So it was a bit tougher. But apparently Jadariel and Ignarius have got a little something going on. So hopefully we're going to see the aftermath of that. There is little time for rest at the Black Wagon after your fellow exiles bested the Tempers in a convincing manner. Those afflicted with banishment sickness seem to be doing better at least, and express gratitude for Sir Gilman, Bertrude and Jadariel for their efforts. Just then the lone minstrel appears before you. No words escape his lips, you can guess full well he has come to indicate to you, and follow him back out into the darkness. Now I'm really hoping that we do face the Pyre Hearts in this one, and it doesn't pull an old switcheroo with Aurelette coming in saying, "It's my time, I'm going to be liberated, blah 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 blah." The stars above seem to be few and fading, yet one still shines defiant. Yes, it's liberation, right? I think we've all got that. And then we've got a long way to go. Okay, so theoretically, should be against the Pyre Hearts. You notice the lone minstrel is standing there with you regarding the night sky. The Cage Guardian and I, we have paid witness to liberation rites upon the fall of Solium for a long time. We have seen so much. And so, I am a bit taken aback, is all, to see something which I have never seen. We look upon the stars together for a while. Then, I wish for you good fortune and the wisdom of the scribes on your ascent. The minstrel leaves you there alone under the night. It's grown very late, and you need rest. Black Wagon shall have to take flight once again come morning. Does Jadariel want to chat? I'm betting it's Jadariel. Yep. Jadariel has seemed more reserved even than usual since her confrontation with Ignarius and the Tempers. Nonetheless, she addresses you. Tell me something, reader. Back where you came from, did you have someone who you considered close? Say there was someone. However brief, the memory of that relationship is something you will always bear. Yours was a solitary life. Your friends are in greater number here. This is the downside. Your past is not important anymore, nor worth mentioning. Yours was a sorrow. I'm a crippled scholar. It's possible I had someone, but I think it's more romantic to say it was a solitary life. A life of books, and, you know, being chased down by dicks. You told Jadariel they had nobody close enough to be worth mentioning back in the Commonwealth. She shows no reaction to this, but you can tell she is listening. I see. I led a solitary life as well, though for a time I had someone. It is something which did not end well, but there were times. She trails off. We had our times. She looks up at you then. That Ignarius, he is a base fool. We have not a thing in common save a set of horns. Yet here I am, drawing comparisons with how I felt at times back in the Commonwealth while speaking to you of him. I am a little old to be having such thoughts, reader, especially at a place like this. Thank you for your time. Do not reveal this to the others. It is a trifling matter and not to be of anyone's concern. Especially not mine. Ignarius would be a base fool indeed to not see what he sees in her. You admit, not without some degree of difficulty, that you've grown to care for her yourself. You understand full well how Ignarius must feel. You knew this from the first time, but you had never met anyone like her, but you can never have surmised the degree to which this turned out to be true. Jadariel says nothing at first. Brave of you to say. Such flattery. How brave of you to say. In turn, as this conversation demonstrates, I have come to value your kinship. But we shall have to draw a boundary there, for a variety of reasons. I know I'm not being delicate, but you and I both understand, I think, how feelings operate. Please forgive me mine. I care for you, and I am grateful that you care for me. She departs with a nod. You sense her mood growing darker for the moment, not because of anything you said, but because of how she knows how she knows she made you feel. Okay, well, I wasn't actually trying to say I love her, I was more trying to say that, you know, I'm there for you. But whatever, I guess I love her now. Whatever. The Tempers. Mer the Horned One formed the Tempers upon his own ideals. Ingrained in this triumvirate are basic truths about the due roles of strength and gentleness. The Horned One, he had a dualistic nature as long as he and I consider each The Horned One, he's had a dualistic nature for as long as he and I consider each a friend. The stories I am told about Mer's youth describe no one I know. All of us are capable of more. I was once an imp that could not write. Mer was once a man that could not think. The Tempers once were ordinary folk. Now they rise to greatness, always striving, never overreaching. They are not like Mer himself. Rather, they are what Myr wished he could be. Cool. Let's get out of this fairly awkward black wagon now and go. Right, off to face the Pyre Hearts. Hopefully get headwind. Gone again. Oh. Oops. Did I kill it? Or was it in the... Oh, okay. Whatever. Hope I didn't kill it. Murder an innocent imp. I don't want to be an imp murderer. Hello, Trieste. Over the scary place. And here we go. Oh. Who wants to speak? Something appears different now about the sacred mountain west of here. The lands near Emperor's Ascent and Emperor's Fall appear ashen. On the other hand, the once precarious regions below, which you know as Temple High Road and Temple Cistern, seem swept clean by the elements. Hedwyn observes all this alongside you. Some weather we've been having lately. It's like all the downsides are getting ready for the rites to end. This way we can make landing close to the Scribe's Gate this time. I'll take it as good news. Less time we spend having them climb the mountain, the more chance we'll have the rest up for the rite itself. I'll go tell everyone to get ready to land. Thanks, bro. What do we got? Since Sir Gilman should gain favour? Or Jadariel? I think we'll probably will use Jadariel, Hedwyn, and Pamitha. Although I like Volfred as a defender, so I'm not sure. You arrive once more through the old masonry of Mount Allerdale. It appears that Sir Deluge and the Pyre Hearts have already arrived, along the other route. Seek the crow. Beyond the crystal seeks Bertrude. Not really going to use Bertrude, so I think we'd best just carry on. With some time to spare after having landed, you join Didariel on a brief expedition to the mountain of monument even of Molten Millith. I sometimes cannot shake the feeling I am cursed. These horns of mine, for instance. I have you scribes to thank for them. If I have brought you some amusement, then I ask you to be favourable to my companions. They grow anxious as there are few remaining chances to return. You return to the wagon when she has finished paying her respects. You have occasion once more to pursue your vocations. I might tutor Volfred, I think. This mentor Volfred, even though he's been my mentor for most of this game. Certainly, I would appreciate your point of view. You and Volfred go over his understanding of his aura. An exile's wrongdoings manifest during the rites as an aura. Contact with an opposing exile's aura banishes the trespasser from this plane, and its connection to his presence both physical and spiritual. The discussion proves informative. Not quite enough. I always try to bear in mind that, together, our auras grow even stronger. Onwards. Looks like we're going straight up to it now. Yep, at the Scribe's Gate. Oh, I'm kind of nervous about this now. I don't want to blow it again. Again, you stand before Scribe's Gate, where the gate guardian regards you all above an archway carved from stone. The exiles are the Nightwings. You must know by now that once the stars no longer shine, the rites shall cease. For now, step forth. Except for you, Tariq. You stay right there. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared, and as for me, you shall not blaspheme under the gate again. Do you understand each other, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. I apologize for my behavior before. I shall adhere more strictly to my duties. Be sure of it. Now, each of you come forth. Please state your names and what it is you seek while crossing Scribe's Gate. One by one, your companions cross the gate until it's your time to do so, and you follow them in turn. She regards you all, then waves you through towards the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Am I free to accompany them, Celeste? Or shall I remain here? She looks at him a while. You are free to accompany them, Tariq. As you will, Celeste. Until we meet upon the summit, then. Onwards. Oh, I don't know what the Pyre Hearts are going to fish up. Because they're assuming they're not going to be all Worm Knights again and not all just going to argue. Because that was such a joke of a rite before. I'm kind of worried now. Because they're quite fast, I think I may take Volfred so you can just pop an old sapling in the middle. And then we get control of the ball away from the speedy Worm Knights, and then we can just hopefully run it in. But we'll have to see. It's either that or use Jadariel because they can't fly or anything. They can jump, but so can she. And Jadariel's got the glory. Yeah, I think I'm going to use Jadariel instead. I'm going to hedge my bets. Play it's a bit safer because Volfred's still a little untested. I don't think we have any need from fucking Ron. Once more, the time has come for the liberation rite, where one among you can go free if you prevail. Freedom is likewise at stake for your adversaries, the Pyre Hearts. As your companions gather under the fall, awaiting the commencement of the vital rite, the low minstrel finds you and regards you in his calm fashion. Night is falling. These moments prior to each commencement. I must admit, they give me pause, knowing so much is at stake during the trial that is to come. Tell me something, would you, reader, to ease the waiting for us both. I have travelled far and wide, even beyond these lands. However, the Commonwealth I know only through word and song. I sometimes think on what life would be like out there. If you were not ensnared within this place, and free to roam your country, what would you have done with all your days and years, rather than striving here under the stars? Maybe you would have tended the land, sailed across the sea, retired to the outskirts, fought for freedom. I've gone where it's quieter and peaceful and enjoyed the stillness for a while. Therein lies a freedom you would have sought. Simple life on the farm may have been your calling. Retired to the outskirts, I think. You long to find some solitude out there, though of a different sort than all the solitude available in such abundance in the downside here. You would have lived out your days in peace, beyond the bustle of the Commonwealth, in a manner closer to the olden times. Peace be with you then, reader, wherever it is your travels shall take you, in this life or the next. Just then a low minstrel looks forth, and you see that it is time. The stars above, though faint, begin to burn. Okay. Oh, God. Bit nervous, But no, Titan stars, please. The burden of the question of who deserves their freedom most is about to weigh upon you once again. Yes, thank you.
The stars that yet remain aflame align once more over the sacred fall of Solium. 'Twas here that the 8 scribes ordained the glorious tradition in which you now participate. The glorious tradition which you and that instigator Volfred seek to undermine.
Yep.
'Tis my sincerest hope your adversaries in this liberation rite achieve instead what they desire. May the Pyre Heart soon douse those flames of yours.
We'll see.
Let us get on with the proceedings then.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the Pyre Hearts, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries. Here he is, Sir Deluge. This knight is called Sir Deluge. He is among the most decorated knights of the Sea Dominion, having survived many battles. Record well these proceedings, for his valor shall soon become the stuff of legend, and probably some of your songs. It is not so that you have fled from every battle in which you expected to fight, Sir Deluge? Or have our messengers all been misled in this? Lies! Spread no doubt by the detestable Nightwings. Their treachery is such that they dared steal one of our own triumvirates. It is for the triumvirates to decide who shall stand with them. If one of your Pyre Hearts was taken in by the Nightwings, then ask yourself why your companion would have left. This knight knows why full well, because not all who hail for the Sea Dominion seem to know the meaning of honour. Now, Nightwings, for this grave injury you have caused the Pyre Hearts, we hereby challenge you. Know that this knight would strongly prefer a traditional duel to the death. Such a shame that bloodshed is against the rules. He somehow puts his mask back on. Pyre Hearts, protect your liege at all costs. Its liberty depends upon it. If this knight is not getting out of here, then neither are you. Let's see what you got. Oh, here's 3 worms. Nightwings, on whose path shall you conduct this liberation rite? Choose quickly. May you heed your heart in making your choice, reader. I trust you are prepared to play the hymns with me, Tariq? Always, Celeste. It's gotta be my boy again.
You endeavor to return.
You guys can't, for some reason. Unworthy. Okay. That's a bit rude. Edwin! Another chance at freedom.
Who shall strive for him?
Paramount in there. She's gonna be quite good because she can fly and bounce, basically, but she can also cut straight through the ropes. Glad we're giving him another shot. Jadariel. Let us achieve a better outcome this time.
Predictably.
Look, just go easy on this knight, okay? Because he hasn't had it easy, and it's fairly nice. Kind of want him out. No. fucking die already? Thank you. Stamina. First blood. Oh, and you've only got 100 as well. A moment, Sir Deluge. Ah! What is it, you? This knight is trying to concentrate here. This knight has a burning question which he must ask of you, sir. What do you gain if you prevail here? You who fled the siege of the Spiral Sanctum. What would you do if you returned onto that land? Sir Deluge squirms in an uncomfortable-looking way but does not respond. You would be returned into an even higher station on the front, you know, good Sir Deluge, where you might brave many more battles for the glory of the Commonwealth. Is that your wish? Shut up, Gilman. What would you know of it? This knight, he shall survive, whatever it shall take, whether in the Sea Dominion, the Commonwealth, or in this blasted place. No, he's getting out of here. You could have survived too, but no. Now we are enemies. And once this knight is free, you shall make everybody in the Commonwealth aware of your great treachery. Sure he will, you know. Honestly, yeah, sure. Whatever you say, lad. Oof. Oh boy. Nice one, headwind. A sick bounding. You're a good lad. Whoa, Jadariel, get in there. Ooh. You guys bounce good. Well, you don't hit hard though, do you? So, you're gonna need a lot more of them. Why is it raining now? Just as this knight was beginning to think things cannot possibly get worse for him. Now our poor Pyre is getting soaked. Although... So Deluge must have realized this disadvantage applies equally to you as it does to the Pyre hearts. Henceforth, your Pyre should be gradually drained by the rainfall. Okay. You're gonna die first. You're definitely gonna die first. Hope you realise that, lad.
That craven Sir Deluge, doubtless using exile as a means of shirking military service.
Vengeful worm. Yes, just about. Oh, the rainfall will finish them off.
Now, end the ceremony.
Ceremony ending.
The Night Wings proved their worth.
And Headwind is free.
They did not.
It's only Chidariel left of the original 3.
Thus ends the liberation rite.
I love the book on Sir Deluge's back though.
The scribes have chosen.
My boy is
The
free.
exile appointed by the Night Wings.
And you have to
shall be
honor it.
free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Yes, we did it. We did it, lads. We did it. Oh, okay, we shall pick this up next episode as we uncover the aftermath of this. Whether there's even another liberation rite, I don't know. So thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos. If you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.